Eagle is secure and we are on the move.
Okay.
There you are.
Ladies, so many questions. Chelsea Green, Piper Niven, Alba Fire. Chelsea, let's start with the obvious. You retained your title against Meechin in a street fight thanks to the unexpected assistance of Alba Fire. What is going on here? What's up?
That's classified information, Brian. All that you or anybody else needs to know is mission accomplished.
Eagle is on the move. Let's go.